What up, homies? Good morning. I know specifically I created this stream differently and it didn't work, so that means. But I'm telling you, sometimes I'm groggy and I may not hit everything properly. Today I did. I triple checked. I looked down. I pushed the button, and YouTube totally did something else. So it's trapped me here. It knows where I am. I mean, the thing looks around. It says specifically before you start a stream, it records. It records before you start. Like, you can't make this stuff up. But when you're a wizard like I am, I take this stuff very seriously. It's called playing games. It's called trolling. I don't like trolls. Man, I don't like trolls. The Wizard of Oz was the biggest troll you'll ever come across. Alright? Now, with that being said, what up, homies? Let's start the zombie stream way earlier than I wanted to. I wanted 5 minutes. 5 minutes. But it didn't work, okay? Let's get her going. Man, there's a Claudia Silva. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for much love and respect. We actually had a troll comment. I guess YouTube's not letting me see troll comments lately. I have to go in and dig for my troll comments. It's weird. But they hid my troll comments in like the hidden area, because they don't want me to be pissed off. But I found them, and I hid the troll, so he's gone, or it's gone. I'm pretty sure it's a he. It's a bum from New York, right? So, moving on with the show. See, a week ago I made fun of a couple people who are narcs in New York. And I try to help people, right? I'm here for you guys. They aren't. They're here for themselves. And it comes at a heavy expense. Yours. So keep that in mind. So many people are so evil out there. I'm so sick of it. Just give me a sec, I gotta get dressed, I'll be right back. I'm buck naked walking around here. Super excited, my wife got me some really nice, and the weather's incredible right now. It's like Tahiti outside, and I can't handle it, but I'd rather Tahiti than getting somewhere cold and freezing and snowy all the time. Don't worry, next week I'll be back to hell. Citrus scented Epsom salts. We're putting not 4.4 pounds, but she picked me up a 4.4 pound bag of Epsom salts, and it's, like I said, it's citrus scented Epsom salts. Magnesium sulfate. And I had a question yesterday. Someone was asking what type of magnesium. It depends what you're doing with it. Like for washing your body, you want magnesium sulfate, USP. We'll look up what that stands for. I am not a scientist. But when you're talking about magnesium for your body will dehydrate itself, and what you can do to repair your body and prevent some serious bad stuff from going on is hit your body with electrolytes once or twice a day. Always consult your doctor first, but I just take a couple scoops of electrolytes once or twice a week, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. If I can hit it 5 times a week, that's fine. That's about the maximum. And I don't do it Monday to Friday. I do it Monday and Sunday, and then maybe I'll take Wednesday off in the middle, and then you pick a day. If you can float your boat, pick a day. That's how it works. Hi, Pumpkin. Good boy. Come here, Jason. Want to see Papa? Come on. Good boy. Alright, so now that you got your cat fed, oh, nice, eh? Who was tripping on those things, whatever it's called? Catnip? You were, right? A boss. Who gets big with that? Me? You do. You're a legend. 150-year-old cat. Lit. You know? I'm a catnip, but you guys are talking weird stuff to your cat.
Hi guys, we're gonna go start zombies here in a minute. I got my snowsuit on. I'll show you. I'm gonna show you my snowsuit today. My snowsuit is actually, it's a NASA suit. It's one of the original. It's the one they went to the moon with. It's like a diaper, dirty old diaper suit, made out of cotton. Completely not airtight. It's the original. It's the one they went to the moon with. It's the one they went to the movies with on the moon. What? Huh? Huh? How come as soon as I start talking about the moon, the chat drops off? I always wondered that. I'm like, so the bots move out of the chat when you start talking about real shit? Ah. Trust me, I'm way too smart for Googlers and YouTubers. I was taught by Google. Not everything, pretty much. I shouldn't say I was taught. I'm self-taught, but I learned from Google. Self-taught is better because I had fun learning, and I learned for 24 hours a day for at least 7 years. You can't beat me. I had buddies who thought they were really smart, so not to one-up them, but to make sure I checked them. And as soon as I started checking them, holy fuck, they were all stupid. Most of them were all wrong. One buddy was really smart, and another buddy could feel growing. He was a natural grower. Instinct. And that's a thing. You don't have to believe me. And it don't... I never met anybody else with instinct besides me, and maybe my mom has some, but she's not on my level with like the science stuff. Like I have a little bit of it, she doesn't. She's not dumb though. I'm way smarter than your mom in gardening. But I'm not a gardener. I'm a farmer on the highest level. You can't even contemplate what I. And I do it all. It's not like I let someone else do this. No, I do from the beginning to the end of everything. I've done it all, and that's what makes me the master. I don't need help from no bitches. I'm gonna do it all on my own right away. You'll see. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys real deal, proper farming. This year. I'm so tired my eyes are closing. I don't even understand. My cat says hi, you guys. So now we just want to watch this one more time. You kind of fill it with water all the way through so you know it's full. Give it a quick shake. And then you know she spits out clean out the whole way. I don't know how my wife does it. She put it in there. I guess I'm not a fan of straws. Hi, Tiggy. Mommy got you fresh water. She loves you. Would you like to? I like that. eating so much food. Oh my gosh. We never even grabbed any cat food yesterday. I'm so tired, you guys. I'm sick and tired of saying I'm tired. I know I wasn't like that. I was pretty tired when I started this show 7 or 8 years ago. Well, no. I think I was tired, but I couldn't. Yeah, I was super tired. I couldn't sleep, remember? It hurt so bad. I woke up today like I got hit by a freight train. But today now I feel better, you know? Got out of the bed, stopped pissing and moaning, took a big shit, washed my... I don't think I washed my face yet, but I washed my hands twice. I just hope we can get this show going, you know? I'm so sick of seeing these losers with 50 people in their chat and they're sitting there making fun of some... Like they're being racist on live stream. I can't believe how these guys get away with that. I'd punch right through a dude if he made a video about me. I'd fly right to him and punch right through a dude in a heartbeat. And see, YouTube knows that too, so if YouTube allows that, and they put it up and they don't take it down, I'm gonna punch right through YouTube too. And then I'm gonna sue them. I'm gonna sue the guy, and I'm gonna sue, or the bitch, or whoever. I'm gonna sue the bitch, and then I'm gonna sue YouTube, right? See, in Canada, it works way different. You guys in the States are allowed to. You're kind of because of Biden, because he's such a bitch. They were allowing that on YouTube. Is the only thing I can come up with, because there was tons of it 5 years ago. Like every day they did it. And then as soon as Trump took office, they deleted all their videos. I fucking saw this. So I know you guys work with Google. And also how I know that? Because you fucks were on Google Hangout. You fucks were on Google Hangouts. And I caught you guys you wanted me to join because I was powerful back then. Well, you guys used to you had your threads and you used to pick on specific channels. And you went and you had this thing where you were malicious to each channel through that backdoor fucking little meetup spot. And that's when came out in court. It said that all old files would be looked at on Google. I don't make shit up. This happened because Google Hangouts was under investigation. That's why they had to shut it down. And then they said that they were going to start collecting the data in a couple years because they knew Trump was going to win. And then and that's when all the celebrities deleted all their fucking accounts in 2022. They deleted all those tweets, the sick tweets that they said about fucking in 2019 and 2020. Because they knew that they were going to get in trouble. And now, people in Hollywood, people in politics are going to jail for a lot of those things that were posted then. And what you were up to at that time. I mean, there's some sinister shit going on. There was Ambrosia was shut down in 2018, 2019. They shut down Ambrosia in California because I kept calling there. You can't make this up. I said, I know what you are. I know what you do. And I named the 3 or 4 ABC entities on the phone. And then from that moment forward, they have to look into it. I should have said the NSA too, but now I know I have to include the NSA. I love the NSA. I'm not scared for a minute of them. Don't do anything to be scared. But I think what they do is important to a point. There are very good people there who go after these disgusting people who hurt children. And I believe they don't take religion into account when they're looking at a person at the NSA. Can you say the same about Phoebe? Trust me, you can't. Remember who I am too, by the way. Don't look at me like that. You're too cute. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Yo, what's up? Badass stream. How you doing, homie? Nice to see you. Very good to see you, badass streams. I'm gonna have oh, we're doing electrolytes. I think that's what my wife was talking about. She wants electrolytes in the cup. That's what I want to do. Okay, I misunderstood. She didn't want electrolytes. I want electrolytes. And I think that's where there was a misunderstanding. It was my eyes were closed when I was talking, so I thought I was talking to her. But it was really me. Hi, Tiggs. So, if you're out there listening, the most important thing that you can remember is somebody's always watching. Somebody's always listening. Right, Tiggy? I picked up some Rise kombucha, and I gotta say, nothing happened last night. So I didn't get a Rise. So I want my money back. I mean, I was risen. The wife wanted nothing to do with it. So we're gonna have some pistachios. I totally cleaned off the kitchen table here. Oh, that's what I got. I got this awesome here. Let me look at it. Hang on, something's going on here. We should be able to plug in something here and get some light. I think it's this one. Yeah. I like using an LED light. It costs way less electricity. It uses way less electricity. It costs way less money. But on the term of cost, I heard an intellectual gentleman speak on the term cost. When something is expensive, it is overpriced. When something is costly, it's not that it's overpriced. It does indeed cost more, but it's worth it. So if something is overpriced, if something is expensive, it is overpriced. If something is costly, it's worth it, but it's going to cost you more. So, and again, I'm not the linguistics expert here. This dude was probably like some nerd from some college doing English every day, saying the same line for 70 years. I just woke up, and I heard this about 2 or 3 months ago. It's the first time, or the second, I've ever said it. I thought it was a nice, it makes sense. I know some of you are very smart. Some of you have already picked up on the meaning, and some of you have decided to say it a bit differently because you're so smart. And sorry for screwing up the saying, but I was close. Okay. Now over here we have some beautiful, and I could have got to it last night, but it's absolutely a-okay that it's sat. This is how I used to do it. Was the overnighter, and you can tell. Well, I already know it is because I had some and I fell asleep. So it is quite good. I might do a quick heat on it just for because I see there's a little bit of fats right there, which you would expect anyway. I mean, I used fats, but I think it's a little too concentrated in the center. But isn't it supposed to be? I mean, I can see it everywhere. If you look closely, the little bits are everywhere. The majority is in the center. So when I heat it up this final time, I'll put it through the strainer and I will not push on it. The first everything that goes and falls through the strainer falls naturally with buoyancy and density. Okay? And then after that, I'll remove the jar, cap the jar, close the jar. I'll take a second jar, and the second one will be for expelling. Like I will push on it. That jar will be used for cooking. So it'll just be the perfect liquid gold on the first one. The second one I'll use for cooking. It'll be liquid gold with little chunks of green. And by all means, you could totally make a carrot cake or a banana loaf. All sorts of options for you with the remainder that is there. The mash, I call it. You could use that in 2 or 3 banana cakes. Yeah, and it would be high in fiber. There's lots of benefits there for you. You have to come across them yourself and realize and recognize the beauty of what I just said to you without you seeing it, right? Then yesterday my wife picked me up. Well, I'm super stoked about this one. I can't find this in Canada. It actually has more protein and less sugar than the other one that I eat. This is banned substance tested, so athletes who are in Olympics, they can eat this and feel safe that they're not going to exceed any, like, it's a supplement bar, so it's like feeding your plants, you're feeding yourself, okay? It's a supplement. Speaking of which, I'm going to take my vitamins because I want to live forever. We sure know them elites don't want me to. Too bad those old buggers don't have a fucking say. Make my wife some pasta today, later on. Organic marinara pasta. And then I'll make her some stir-fried veg once I get that out of the pan after. For dinner. I'm going to toast the cat here. He's going to have a little catnip. He's going to lay down. I'll give it to him after. We'll give the cat some catnip in a bit. Now, let's just go give the cat some catnip. He's been asking for it. He's pretty good. He comes home. Hey, come here, come here. Where's your nuts? Come on, come here. Come here. Come on. Can you sit with me for a minute, bud? I just want to sit with you. can't you put it on the mouse? Wait, it's not in there yet. Oh. Boys, actually, got ready to put a steam seal of it. And the troops still walking, Lindsay. He said, oh, wait, guys, gotta put it on there. Yeah, and then we're gonna rub it on your nose, so it kind of like embeds itself in there. He's having cups on it right now already. You want to put it in your hair again? Put it here, it's in your head. You just need to put it in the boil, Blake. You freak. Here, I'll fill it now. Start really getting some on you. It's pretty good. You need to think really low about it. Don't go back too hard. Just sit there and yawn or something. Don't hurt your hands against the wood. Oh boy. My cat's so cute, you guys. I love my cat. So we're gonna steam seal this. He's freaking right out, so you guys know. I gave him catnip. He's not being tortured. He sounds just like he's gonna go. He's gonna start sounding like a bat right away. So just hang on. He's gonna get weird up in here. That's that. He's just meowing. He's gonna make the weirdest sounds for 4 hours straight. So, but we love him, and he's just he's expressing himself. He's talking. He's singing. He's blasted on catnip. We're just gonna leave him alone. My cat's 100 years old. He gets to have some fun. Like, I don't know if people are mean to their animals all the time or what, but I see people walking their dogs in public and like yanking on their dogs with on their necks. It's like, what is wrong with people? You're freaking out, right? He's gonna eat some treats. He says, I'm gonna fold this table up, put it away, get this out of here, and then I'm done. I just gotta scrape it off. He came to check on his food and yell at me. Now he's going back to the scene of the crime. He says he's so loud. I actually have stuff I have to do tonight, but I just realized, yeah, I'll be able to do it as soon as my wife leaves. Actually, I'll be able to do it. So I won't say the time, but there'll be some extra stuff going on here right away. I can't believe, oh look, I had all the stuff. I had noodles, plant-based, plant-based gummies over there, chocolate bars over here. None of it is, and then I walked out the door at the front. Ugh. Alright, I'll put it all in this bag. It's not going anywhere. But I wanted to take Buddy some treats, and then all we've got him some Twizzlers, but I left it here. That's okay. I'm not going anywhere. Now I gotta just scrape this table off, put it away, and cash that lotto ticket too. We got a lotto ticket. I found a winning lottery ticket at Walmart. There was nobody around. I picked it up, and it was a winner. I could see it was a winner right away. You can win up to 5 times on this ticket though, so I'm wondering if there's more than one winning spot. And I don't look at lottery tickets too long. I can't make heads or tails of that stuff. Those symbols look so stupid. It's not a high quality, high resolution symbol. It's like this old sketchy symbol with like a 0.1 megapixel image, you know? A 40 kilobyte image. What's less than a kilobyte? We know kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, but what's underneath it? What's underneath a kilobyte? Kilobytes, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, and then what's underneath a kilobyte? Oh, the cat's freaking out. He loves to meow. Like, this cat is so loud. When he meows, like, people down the streets hear him. Oh, not a big deal. It's not a weird meow or anything, it's just meowing. But yeah, he's loud. The loudest cat I ever had. I never had a cat that meowed like that before. Never. Spinksy was so quiet, if she meowed, she would go like this. Meow. And she would do it like the sweetest, like, hello. And then that was it, you know? This cat screams at me morning, noon, and night. Screams. I don't know where he gets off thinking that that's cool, but... Okay. So my wife is going to be extra happy now. I'm already a little sad it's gone, but I don't need it anymore. So that's why I'm sad. When the table's out, it means I've done a good job. When it goes away, it means it means it's not good. That's what it means. So much going on today. I'm gonna pick probably this one. Yep. I can just straight smell the color purple. I hope you all are having a great day. My wife has said she doesn't want anything to eat right now. I think that's correct. Let me double check. I could be making stuff up. Did you say no food, honey? You're good right now? That's his mouse rattling thing. It's not, he doesn't know what's talking. Hi. Hi. Your mouse is soaking wet, dude. Oh. Well, now I feel kind of bad. I think I'm gonna have to get like 4 or 5 pounds of catnip. and we're just gonna feed the cat catnip every day for the rest of his life. He's so happy. Now, like, this makes me wonder if heaven and hell is really on earth. Think about it. Catnip is like right there in the drawer. Cat's sad. He misses his brother. His brother passed. All I gotta do is put the catnip in front of him every day and buy a little $5 satchel of catnip like every 6 months for $5. And my cat'll be happy forever till he passes into energy. Come on. So obviously I gotta stay up on his heavenly wants here. Get him some nice eats. Nice fresh water. And make sure he has catnip. And then the cat is in heaven. Kitty heaven. Boy, the other cat, Bob, really loved catnip. Big time. He used to just sit there and not say anything. Huddle over it. And just kind of just sit there and huff it. He's a really interesting cat. Like, so unique. This one, fucking wild. This one reminds me of a cat at the casino that I tried to befriend a cat at the casino in the middle of winter here in Winnipeg. Man, of course I was crying, but I was like, I had to befriend this cat. When we went to the casino, I made a cat box. I put a little blanket in there, and I gave him some cat food. Man, it was so cold with the cat food froze. The wet food froze right away, so we had to come back and bring him dry food. It was so sad, man. This cat was like, I can't imagine if the cat would have come home with us. This cat would have eaten my cats. But I was gonna try and bring him home. But man, it would have been hell for my cats. Like, this cat was like a little 2-year-old bulldog. He was so big. He was so bulky, not fat. This cat was muscular. I wanted that cat really bad. I wanted to save him and make him my friend. I just felt so bad. We're being tested here, eh? And hardly any of the tests are good tests. They're all there's a term for this. Oh crap! It's not a. I was about to say it and I lost it. It's gone. I won't get it back. They're testing us, and it's a test of like endurance. It's a willpower test. How much can you endure? And it's very, very, very wrong. Very, very, very wrong. There's sickos who do tests on mice to see how long they'll swim in a glass jar before they drown. Like, you can't make this up. They hang retrievers upside down, goats upside down in laboratories in Canada and the States. You can't make this up. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. You tell me that ain't heaven on earth. That's hell on earth. That means that the devil is here. And good people have to stop the devil from doing these experiments on dogs, on creatures of God, of the gods. All right. So, I've been around a long time. I've been doing videos on here a very long time. I take what I say seriously. And I know there's other people who do as well. I don't have a bunch of mindless followers. I actually have people who value good content and good words, good meaning, right? Lots of people in this world can't read or write their primary language. That means you're a failure. This world is about reading and writing and learning. And if you couldn't do it on one level, just level one, you're a failure. Then you go on to teach others. What do you teach them? Only failure. See, the biggest minds are the minds that understand clearly the words someone has spoken, written. Only then, when you begin to understand how to define words, their root meaning derived from, do you really start to become a mature spellcaster, otherwise known as a low-level wizard. Trust me, there's not many of you. There's so many people are so pathetically ill-minded. It is disgusting. You can't make up the lack of education people have. The lack of, it's actually, you lack self-worth. When you don't care about what you have inside of you, which is knowledge, or the lack thereof knowledge, you don't have any self-worth. When you see somebody on the street, 90% of the time, now more than ever, that can be not true. You could see people who are highly educated on the street for many reasons. There's many, they don't want to be in this weird system of Wizard of Oz. I get it. But back in the day, mostly mindless mummies on the streets with no IQ. Very, 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 very little, very small IQs. Very little self-worth. When you have self-worth, willpower comes around and it says, no, you're educated. Don't do that. You read a book on what the fuck that'll do to your system. You know what I mean? You read 700 Days, how this will have ill effects on your body, right? When you have self-worth, you're much, much more than the majority who have been, well, you're lazy. It boils down to laziness. If you lack the ability to learn, you tell me anything different than you're lazy, right? It is genetics. I believe that your ability to learn is genetically related. It doesn't mean you don't have a shot at it. It means that apparently I ask questions straight out of the womb. You failed to ask questions. And don't ask questions. If you're gonna ask questions, try not to ask the same person 50 questions in a minute. That doesn't make you smart. You're not gonna gain any information because I'll tell you why. When a person is learning, you're dabbling in something that you like to have fun doing, right? Maybe you like doing hair. You're learning about hair, right? As you do it. You're having a good time. Let's say your hair turns out nice the first time you do it. Next week you want to do it again, right? Now we're going to change from hair because I can't even relate to that shit. Trimming, growing. I grew something, I trimmed it. It is phenomenal. I want to grow it again. I'm going to grow it better. You know what I mean? I'm going to pay even closer attention. I'm going to learn more about this plant. Okay? There's a real way to look at life. Doing your hair ain't going to make you no fucking... If you're a dude, doing your hair ain't going to make you nothing. If you're a chick, it'll get you laid, right? But if you're a dude, doing your hair will do nothing for you. If they have labeled you dude who combs his hair too much, or dude who combs his hair a lot, you're a puss. Remember, folks, you can't be me. Stop trying. You look silly. I see some of you on live stream copying my lines, and it's like, dude, like, no, you're not gonna get anywhere with those lines. Like, everyone's like, well, that's the Hatchman's lines. You are a sad sack. All right. Who's ready for some zombies? Hey? I don't know what happened to my zombies game, but I had to uninstall the whole zombies, and I reinstalled about 270 gigabytes of awesome. Remember, folks, if you enjoy these videos that I put out for you to watch, it's very important that you rewind and listen to that fart, okay? There's a hidden message within that fart. Play it back at half speed, slow the tempo, speed up the vibrations, and I'll see you next time. Remember, you can't be me. Stop trying. The elites can't decode my fart messages. I've left you secret Easter egg fart messages throughout this channel. It will lead you to one conclusion: flat Earth. I'll see you